Okay, here we go. Last bunch of puzzles. Last 6 puzzles, apparently. So that must mean... Did I do this math last time? If there's 2 that I know about here, that means the ones at the end must count as 4? Or I'm missing a puzzle somewhere. So Sandbar and Bodyguard are the 2 here that I know about. Right, Sandbar. Yes, I remember you. I tried many things to try and pull this back this way and leave a block on there. It's my issue with both of these puzzles that I've been focusing the entire time on a particular approach and not focusing on like just deducing what options I actually have. Like maybe there's another option I'm not considering because I'm so focused on a particular approach. Maybe. It is, of course, of note that I can come up here and char something. I can even do it without pressing the thing. Well, not if I take them up like this, but yeah, I can take one up at a time. I can char 1. Oh no, I can only ever char 1. Doesn't matter if I bring the other one up, because I can't stand on this one to do that one. Without the arrows coming out, of course. I was thinking, like, can I char them without the arrows shooting? But no, I can do 1 without the arrows shooting. Okay, I can pretty much shoot these in like any position I want, so I can shoot them in the bottom or the top. Could I? Yes, I could have done... Could I? Yeah, by doing... I could shoot it on one side and the bottom. I could definitely shoot on both sides. I could have built it kind of vertically from this angle instead of horizontally. Okay, so basically I've got all the options. You are out there on that thing. If I were to release the spikes, I would have to cross this gap, which would require there being a thing here, which there's no way I'm going to like have that pre-stuck on the spikes. So once the spikes lift, I'm going to have to stick it down. And that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd have to be 4 up so I could stand on that, which is every other block. So good job. Good job. Good. What am I even trying to say here? Something. Good luck. That's the phrase. That was weird. I was trying to say something, but the words did not exist. Yeah, good luck trying to step up 4 high to squash something down. That's not going to happen, right? And similarly, crossing this would also be the same. Like, this is the easiest way to cross, the single. So, that's not happening. Therefore, I want to retrieve my belongings without... Oh wait, why don't I do the thing where I crumble... I stick the arrow into something that's stuck to the belongings? Well, I mean, sure I can do, and I can pull that away. I mean, I can already pull the belongings away. The problem is I need to replace it with something. If I'm going to replace it with something... Then what? How's that going to happen? To replace it, the belongings have to go some direction. Okay, that direction's terrible unless they had something to land on. Which can't happen because of the sizes of stuff. I've got 4 blocks other than the one I'm pushing with. Going sideways could work if... I mean, yeah, 3 things sticking out. But then how do I actually even swipe that way? Without first sticking 2 things together. If I stick 2 things, let's say I stick 2 of the singles together so I can swipe that way. Then I've got the double and the single, which wouldn't let me put out a platform. I'm pretty sure I am doing, like, I came to the conclusion that I'm trying to pull this from behind. And there was the whole thing of like, if I pull it from behind, I could then crumble a block to unattach from it. Was the idea that the block that's attached to the thing would be the thing that's crumbled. That would leave me with 4 blocks left, which is enough to climb up. I actually only need 3 blocks left to climb up. I do not need 4. So I can sacrifice 2 in the process. If one gets crumbled... If one is crumbled and one is left on the pedestal podium thing. That was my theory before. One's crumbled and it's charred and crumbled, and the other one replaces the belongings on the thing. And therefore I have 3 left to climb back up with my belongings and do this. Okay. The question is, how do I get something to replace you? A single, more specifically. Well, or the double, but... I mean, let's do the obvious thing again of... that. But maybe I gave up on an idea too early before. Okay. Like, what's wrong with this? The fact that I don't have anything left. And I can't... Okay. I cannot separate the single from the double without crumbling either the double, which would release the thing. Or... what if I pulled it further? And there's another thing behind that. If you were here... there's another thing behind it. How would it help? It would help because then maybe I could crumble that thing at the back. No, because that thing is the thing that's holding the thing down. That thing is the thing that's holding the thing down. So I'd have to crumble the double. If I crumble the double, I'm left with only 2 boxes left. Well, 3, but one of them's on the thing. So only 2 left, so I can't get up to the top anymore. Okay. I'm definitely leaving a thing, a small crate on there, and I'm crumbling one of the others. I think. I say definitely. I can't crumble the double. Can't crumble the double. Can't crumble the double. That were brought back. I'm just doing permutations of stuff in my head. There's no way to recover from this, right? No, because the door's on there. Well, could I now swap that with something else somehow? I don't really see how that would work. I could knock you out. Well, no, I can't, because that happens. I mean, let's just go ahead and do that thing. How would I even do it? I would put you on you, and then shoot that in the top and that there. Yeah, that would work. And then you end up being attached to the top of this. What does sandbar even mean? Should I be using the title somehow? Okay, and then this goes in here. Like, I don't have a good reason to be doing this. I'm just doing it because it's a fun shape. Oh, go away. Maybe I should put you back on top of there. That would have actually been easier. I could also make a T shape. That's a thing that can happen. Is it useful? I don't know. I don't think so. Can I stand here? Yes. Okay. Oh, but I can't lift it up. How do I do this? Wait, if you've just been on the floor. Okay, hold on. Get back on the floor. You get out of the way. You get in the way here. You. Oh. Go. Here. Let me push you like this. Okay. Okay. Is this ever useful? I can pull it again if I really want to, but only if I've already put this in place, which makes this feel like an interesting trick. Is that a good enough reason to do it? I don't know. Right, I can do that, and I can push these out. No, I can't. Is everything stuck now? Is this the worst possible thing I could have done? I think it might be. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is terrible. Okay, what other setup would help me pull that? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. Just thinking again about pushing it to the side. 1, 2, 3. I'll be left with 2. So with 2, can I push it onto that thing? 2 where one of the, well, yeah, 2, the vertical 2. That's the only 2 I'd have left after that. Wait, I guess I could nudge that way. Wait, what? So wait, if I stick these 3 things together, just the singles. Sorry. You come, no. Whoa. So just slide on sideways without breaking it. Okay, I think that's a bug. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, that's... Sure, I think I tried this. I'm like having flashbacks. Or is this like not possible at this point? Because... How do I slot you onto there? I can think of a way of doing it. Can I? Is there... Yeah, there's enough space for this. No, there's not. Could do it like this. Okay. I think I never figured that out last time. Does this solve it for me? Oh, it puts that on... No, okay. Well, it puts that on there, though. And sure, I've got these, but... I mean, actually, yeah, I've got 3 things. But they're in a line. They're in a line. What do I do with that? Yeah. Okay, well, that was fun, but it's not going to work. Sure, I could crumble these apart, but I only have 2 blocks left, so... I am doing something where you are replaced by a block. And somehow I crumble something. But not the double. How can I... If I reach behind that, How can I do that without the double? Well, can I? 1, 2, 3. Sometimes when I imagine a setup, I for some reason expect that my arms would take up the space in front of me, but no, I hold stuff like right in the space in front of me. My arms aren't that long. Like I imagine the box would be like one further away. Anyway, so moving that off there, going sideways, we'll try 1, 2, I mean, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 distance, and like that's using pretty much everything, and I can't connect stuff together like that. That's not even that's not even counting the fact that I'd have to go down as well. So holding a double in front of me, and then having 3 things connected, that's not going to happen. So I'm reaching over the top of the thing, which is what I've been trying to do. And I'm pulling it this way, and the only way it's going to pull this way is if there's a double behind it. Yeah. But I can't leave the double on the thing. So I need to leave something else there. Okay. But I can leave the double there temporarily. I guess that's the thing that I'm unsure about is like, can I... Let me just stick... This will do. Let me only stick it in the top and just leave the other arrow there. Okay, you come here. And then... Okay, so... Sure, I can do this. I can bring you there. Can I then somehow use these to swap the double for a single? For a moment there I was like, oh yeah, I could do a rotation, but let's say I did swap one of these singles for the double, then what would happen? Well, I'd have a double and 2 singles. I'd have a lot of stuff, like more stuff than is necessary, which suggests I'm sacrificing something at some point. And the fact that I can char a box also suggests that. Okay, so how would I swap the double for something else and keep the pressure plate down, but not my box, not my box of belongings? Am I being silly? I don't think I'm being silly. Bring it further to the left and do the shape that I just did, the Z shape. It would still be covered, but then how do I get my stuff back? Even if I stuck these 2 singles together, oh, I can't walk. Oh, and I'm stuck. I can't move anymore. Oh, yeah. Even if I stuck these 2 together, and I stood here, like there's nowhere I could stand where I could swing, and they would end up covering the the pressure plate after the rotation. Yep. Is that true? No, there is one place I could do that, which would be like here, and I face downwards and I rotate to the right, but then they just get nudged off into the abyss. And I am sad, and I don't get to burn my belongings. What am I missing out on here? One idea I had for a moment was that, oh, what if the Z shape was extended on the bottom, so it was like two sticking out, and then the one in the middle is charred, and I pull it so far back that the one at the end of the bottom of the Z is left, and I break the one that's charred in the middle, and I've got three things left, although I wouldn't be able to climb the three things I've got left, so that's a problem. If I could char the one that's on top of the belongings right now, I'd be able to free it, but I still wouldn't be able to climb. I mean, okay, that's interesting to think about. What happens if I do that? So the one I'm sticking it into there, let's go up and char it. You two fall apart. Okay, doesn't really matter which one I pick. Char this one. Stick it on here. Pick this up. Do this. Then break that charred one, which I can't because it's too high up. Yeah. Okay, well, there goes that idea. Somehow you get replaced with a single. Pretty sure that is the requirement here, because if you're replaced with a double, I've got three things left, which is enough, but you're going to have to be attached to something to replace it. Okay, so hold on, so single behind it to pull this way. Attached to what? Or on what? Or yeah, what? I can never hold this, like sure I can hold it like this, but that's not, it doesn't hang down to the belongings level. I can't attach them to the bottom of it, so I'm doing it from here. Or I could be standing on, I could have a little platform sticking out, I could stand on that, so that would be 1, 2, 3, which wouldn't work, because one of them's a double. Goodbye. Oh my gosh! I've become telepathic. I've got telekinesis. Why does that happen? I'm trying to figure out the logic of that. Arrow stuck into there. Those two things are still stuck together, that makes sense. Oh, well no, it's not doing it. Oh. Or will it? Hold on. There we go. No, it doesn't. Step back, step in, it does it. Step back, step in, it does it. Step back, step in, it does it. If I don't step back, step in, it doesn't do it. I like how it rotates on the second one though. It thinks it's still attached. Oh, now it doesn't. Yes, it's not attached now. So while I'm holding it, it stays in that configuration. Ooh, ghost block. I can't rotate because that's sitting there. Okay, replace the thing. Maybe I should solve it like this. Oh my gosh, what are we doing? What happens if you drop? Oh, you drop, okay. Oh yeah, I think it's like disconnecting as soon as I let go of it. Oh my gosh, anyway. Clearly don't do that. What do I do though? What possible things do I have to do instead? Who knows, honestly? Who knows? There's some even more complicated shape I could make that would help somehow. There we go, that shape. Perfect, that's what I'm looking for. That will do something for me. I mean, maybe it actually will. No, it won't, will it? Go away, block. I don't see any way this helps me other than just nudging that belongings off. Which isn't helping me, that's just the opposite. Yeah, you go down there. You go down there. You also go down there, and you... yeah, you go down there. There we go, done. Okay, it's gone to that point of the puzzle where I start doing random things that aren't actually helping me. Okay, so... I'm so completely dead set on replacing the block. I have to replace the block though, right? Otherwise, how do I climb up here and over those spikes? I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I do have a lot of blocks. How high can I get with just these? If I put you, that, and like that. I don't know why I didn't just do this the other way around, but whatever. I can get up 4 spaces, but that's... yeah, then there's to be a block on the spikes. So that, yeah, that's never going to happen. Right? Why do puzzle games make me doubt my sense of truth? That's true, right? I can't possibly do that. I can char something. Do I want to? Probably to disconnect 2 blocks after they're connected. That would be my guess. I can connect something to the belongings itself. Is that useful? For pulling away the belongings, but then what's going to replace it? How does something get into its space? I guess I could, like... this is a terrible idea, but if we do this, and then get you, hold you from this side, stick you here, I can push you forwards maybe, yes. There we go, I've replaced you. Now you're out there. Further away from me. I don't see this being useful. You have to come the other way. Could I make this a thing where if you were nudged to the side, you'd land on the ground? And still be able to nudge the thing to the side. Like, obviously, like this, if you were nudged to the side, you'd be fine. But I cannot nudge it to the side with what I've got left. Also, I wouldn't have enough stuff or stuff in the right configuration to climb back up to the spikes again. Okay. This can obviously reach behind the other thing, but I prefer sticking these arrows into two separate things. It just gives me more flexibility, I guess. Like if I stick both arrows into the double, then, well, I guess another thing I could do is put both arrows into a single. But yeah, I think having yeah, at all times it's better for me to have the two arrows in two separate things rather than two arrows in the same thing. But those two separate things could be two separate singles or a double and a single. This is clearly relevant somehow, is it? I don't know if it is. I actually have no idea if that's relevant. There's no weird... The other thing I'm terrified of in this game, which it hasn't really happened much, has it happened like maybe once or twice, is a weird rotation being required. Weird rotation should be banned. So of course I can grab this from down here, so in theory I could have something that likes... But I don't want to nudge this from the side. I'm thinking like, oh, I could like have something that nudges it that way, but it's going to nudge into the bottomless pit. So instead I want what? Clearly something needs to be charred. I just don't see how to replace anything with anything. The only way to get that double behind the belongings is like that. The only way to get a single behind the belongings is by using the double, I think. If one of those is there, and let's say I charge the double, break the double, I have two boxes left over, I can't climb up. I can't char the one that's on there. I can't make a Z shape that goes all the way to the back. Even if I could, there was a problem with that, wasn't there? Break the charred block. Well, yeah, then these three blocks are not in a configuration where I can climb up them. So if I'm making a shape like this, then some part of this shape is crumbling, like the top bit. Am I making a shape like this? Do I want an inverse L? Well, that isn't an inverse L. Do I want a normal L? What would that gain me? Anything? No. What about this rotation? Hold on. If you are stuck... I want that arrow to actually be in the bottom of this? I guess, in fact, I could have done it like... Let's ignore one of the arrows. Let's ignore this arrow, in fact. Grab the other one. Do this. Normal L. What was I thinking? I had a rotation in my head. It's like... Oh, was it with another one attached? What would that do? Wouldn't that just nudge that off that way? Yeah. I guess the other two could be connected. They'd be standing up there. Would that work? If I was stood up on a block sticking out one more, and I was holding this from the top. This is so hard to visualize. Okay, standing out one further, this there. So the back of this L block would be against the belongings box. So if I turn, the belongings box would go off. That could do it. There might be charring involved. Okay, I want to try that turn. I want to make that happen. Okay, so I don't want you in the bottom of view. I want... Well, hold on. You can stay here. You go there. There was a way of doing this. How did it work? Oh, I put these on top of each other and then use this to go up. I mean, the fact that that's difficult makes me think it might be part of it. So connect you and you you and you together. This isn't going to work. I know there's going to be something wrong with this. I just know it. Okay. I should look from above so I can see how many spaces there are. You go there. You be my walkie thing. Okay. You. Oh. Sure. You go there, then I hold this like this. Is that right? Oh, from there. No, from there. That does not do the rotation I hoped it would do. No! I don't quite get when it does that rotation. Hello. It's not quite there yet. But, okay, the fact that that worked. What did I do? That. Uh-oh, now I'm standing on it. Okay, it's fine. Well, that's also an option. Can I stand on it and then... it's hard for me to stand on it without... Yeah, while lifting the block up. Okay, this is fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it's finer than anything else I've done so far. And I can nudge that along so the single's on there. You have a single on the thing, but the double's attached to it. That's the problem. I need that double. But I'm never going to be able to get that double. Could that have been not a double? I want to be able to hold it the same way if it weren't a double. You there. Can I now swap you for you? Maybe. How? I feel like no. I can bring you like that. Would the same happen if I held this there? I think not. I don't quite get why. I mean, okay, it slides that way. If there's two things in my hand, rotates with it. I mean, I sort of get why. I can see it sort of makes sense. Because if I put these two on there, I'd be done. And I didn't lose you. Can my belongings help somehow? I'm struggling, 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 struggling. Do you even have to be the orientation you're in? What other options do I have for that? Like if I had held this from back here, what would have happened? Right, it wouldn't turn with it because, yeah, I see. In which case that is the only option I had. So I think from down here doesn't hit the thing. Oh dear. Oh dear, I don't know. I'm abandoning that idea completely. That I should have done because it was the closest thing I've had so far. But nothing is feeling like the right idea. Just can't think of a state that would work here. Now I've got this one again. Why is this useful? So I guess I can equally hold you from the bottom, but that isn't going to have the same effect. Yeah, that pushes that way because at the level that the box is on, there's that. There's only the one block. Okay. I can make a 2x2 thing. Surely that's not useful. No, to like get any of my boxes, I have to crumble the double. I want to replace you with a single block. Or two singles attached together. Sadly, this is not a platform for you to land onto. I mean, it is, but not further out. What can I deduce? Are my deductions correct that I must put a crumbly block, no, not a crumbly block, a single block on the back thing, and either it's attached, that single block is attached to another single block, or it's attached to a crumbly block that I crumble. And then maybe that crumbly block is also attached to another block, and by doing that crumble, I'm separating the two from each other. That feels like it should be the trick, but I don't know how to make use of that at all. Because the only way I can nudge the belongings is towards the path. Especially from, like, if I've got like a crumbly block attached to a single block attached to something else, that's at least 3 blocks already in action. That somehow has to be behind there. I can't think of a way that that could ever happen, so therefore why am I still considering it? Is that not the thing? Should I stop considering it? Possibly. I really hope a weird rotation is not involved because I just can't visualize what's going to happen for them. So should I trust that they won't be involved? I don't know. So that can happen. That's the thing I just did. Oh no, this is slightly different actually. Oh yeah, because I can put that bit next to there. Oh, and then it works, right? So it doesn't matter, it's just a single. It's like it's because it's against it in that position, sure. So that could also drag a thing onto there, but that is always going to release the spikes. So I don't think I gain anything from realizing this. There'd have to be 2 things on the bottom for the thing to get nudged and for the spikes to still be covered. What am I doing? T-shape? Could that help somehow? I don't... Yeah. Like, am I forming a bigger shape with 4 things? If I am, then how do I make stairs to climb up? I mean, the 4 things could be my stairs. But maybe the single block that doesn't have an arrow in it is the thing that ends up replacing the box of belongings. Somehow. No. Do any non-linear shapes help? By which I mean something like this. I could just hook this over the top again. There's no... Pushing you forwards pushes you off. I have to bring you this way, therefore something has to be behind you. Right? And I can't do anything with... How do I do it again? Oh, let's put you over here, I guess. And do this. Oh, that's the T shape. How do I even do it? I want to make the Z shape again. I guess if you were on the ground, I'd be able to do it. Okay. Let me go back to that. I don't know why I'm just going around in circles, but maybe an insight will come to me at some point. Okay, to make this work, I have to push that along the ground into this. Okay. What can you do for me? Anything. Because you could be the stairs afterwards, I guess. I don't know what I'm charring, if I'm charring anything at all. You can go... I guess if you hang out like this, I've got an interestingly weird platform. What's that simple? It's that simple. No! I didn't even char anything. What? How did I not see that? I could make a platform like that. I was always making a platform that went 3 out, and then I couldn't swap the block for the thing. Yeah, I had to have a platform that went 3 out but 1 down, so I could... Oh my gosh. It's actually such a... It's just so many options to consider. Oh, I just didn't consider that option. Oh, I feel like I basically stumbled into that. I kind of messed about with the shapes, and then I thought, well, if that was my platform I was walking on. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's that. Next up is Bodyguard, which is down here, but we'll do that next time, of course, because it's been a while solving Sandbar. Yeah, Bodyguard next time.